Hello, junkies. My name is Bob, and I am bringing to you the new Cyberverse Transformers Grimlock. Now, to celebrate the 35th anniversary of Transformers, Hasbro has sent AFJ a huge goodie box, totally for free. This awesome incentive for us to check out their new Transformers toys. Now, they are celebrating the 35th anniversary, as I said, with the hashtag more than meets the eye. So we thought we'd break down this awesome box set and do individual reviews of these new toys. Now, full disclosure, we are a little bit older than the normal targeting audience. And I say that because when we get the new Transformers, we're a little dumbfounded sometimes with how hard they are to transform. So we decided that we were going to start with a Cyberverse Grimlock, as you can see here. It was just a little bit different and a little bit easier and maybe more to the old school Transformers toys. So let's get to it. So this is the new Grimlock. And as you can see, Grimlock here is slightly different, but yet some in the same style of the cartoon from the 80s that I knew and that a lot of the older junkies knew. He does have a little bit of the similar look and style. Now, Grimlock, of course, was voiced by Greg Berger on the original series. However, currently on the Transformers Cyberverse show, he is voiced by Ryan Andes. So let's get to this guy. So now I've noticed immediately there's a little rope right here. Just cut that. And then he should be easy to get him out of here. So he is in a plastic coffin. The rope there. Do this here. The packaging is very cool, but it's very straightforward. This is one of those toys that I think the longer that they were out on display, he'd be dusty and dirty. He's made for opening. This isn't really like a collector's box. The packaging is very cool. We do have this roar here, which the rocket roar. I'm very interested to see if that really works. We do have him transformed here on the back. We have the rocket roar up here. His function, this is awesome, is the legendary Dinobot King. And then we have him here transformed. And in this line, there was a Bumblebee and a Starscream as well, but you never know if there's actually more in the line. Because as of, I don't know, like maybe about 20 years ago, they just stopped putting every action figure on the back of the package. I don't know why they did that. I always think it's a great incentive. But then again, in today's toy market, things turn over so fast, they're not going to repeat figures and not going to bring figures back out until it's like 20 or 30 years later. So it does say here that we have to convert to activate. So we do have to transform him to actually do the roar. So let's get him out of there. I cut all the little things off, came right out. Now, as you can see here, we do have a plastic coffin. We do have instructions. They are down here in the bottom here, but I will get them out because it's a little hard to see. Let's pop this out of here. I do love these, and wow, that was really simple. Nice little Autobot symbol there to remind you. I do love these, and these are something that I always keep. Always keep the instructions, because this is something that if you have enough of these, 10, 15 years down the road, you still have the figure. These are something that collectors love, and I do also like the fact that these are very simple, but it's very close to the old school ones that used to be like this. You used to get like a book, and then would have everything laid out. So I do like that. It's a nice little mode, but we've got, wow, we have 14 steps so we have to follow here. 14 steps to get Grimlock. So let's just do an instant Grimlock. So we do have the feet here. I don't think there were any weapons in the box. There were no weapons, no swords, nothing that showed what Grimlock was going to look like. Yeah, he's just, this is him. So this is the problem with Transformers and doing one of these reviews. So if we hold this up here and kind of put it in the back, you're not going to really see too much of it. But my thing is, when I was a kid, I could always figure it out without having to do the instructions. So apparently we have to flip these up, which I already did so he could stand. But as posability goes, it's a pretty solid Transformer. I mean, he's not very intricate. The arms do move, as you can see. We have this here. And we do him from the side view. His head does not turn. But here's the back side of him, and we do have the Tyrannosaurus Rex, because that's what Grimlock is. King of the dinosaurs. Dinobots. So now as we transform here now, I'll probably speed this up, because it does get a little confusing. So we flip the feet out. We're supposed to turn them around. We put the hands away. And then we turn something 180 degrees. Now, turn him 180 degrees. Bring this down. And then we're going to flip the head up. Flip the head up, and then we put this back into place. So there we go. There's one stage, and I'm already into stage 6. So now, at this point, I'm just trying to keep those in the shot here a little bit. I'm going to flip these legs up. Interesting, these little extra legs back there. We flip these hands down, and then we bring, okay, so we connect these pieces here. Good move, good move, good move. Bring these out. Now I'm going to try and do this backwards and bring him back to the Dinobot phase, which is always the challenge, I find. So then we take these, bring them up here, maybe. Oh, wow. Okay, so, like I said, I'm going to speed this up here, junkies. So, 9, we got to connect the tail. Oh, look at this. Maybe, maybe not, maybe. And this is a tougher part here. I find that this is very difficult. I never had the original Grimlock. He was never a favorite of mine. I always thought he was kind of slow and wasn't a big dinosaur guy when I was a kid. So, all right, that didn't work. So, all right, I got the tail together, and then I need to flip these out like so. And see, that's what I want to do, but it's just, it's almost as if they have to come around. That's that mode. This is, I will definitely be speeding this up. So this is like this. This is like this. Okay. So, like there, we've got stuff. You know, we've got things going on here. This is very difficult. And this is one of the easier ones to do. So, 10 to 11. So, switch these over? That's not right. Aha! This is his back. And I'm amazed at the dexterity that it takes to do this, the intricacy that it makes to actually put these together. It's brilliant. It's a brilliant toy. It always has been a brilliant concept. It's just mastering the transformation. I mean, I could pick up Transformers from the old school ones and do them today with no hesitation, which is amazing that my muscle memory would remember that so well. OMG. Did you see that? I'm sorry if that was a little out of whack. Let's put this, let's launch this all back in here. So we lock these into place. But then, so there he is. There's Grimlock. This is very frustrating. There's Grimlock. But to get him to launch the rocket roar, you have to push this one in. And there he goes. That's pretty cool. I like the colors here. But you can't really have them all like transformed and not have that last piece put into place. So, I love these rocket cannons that he's got right here too, man. He's vicious. So then we can turn around, see this angle. It's a decent Transformer. Now, my thing is, most of the time, you know, I like characters, you know, to be in their different modes, but I'm always like the robot mode. I think the robot mode is really cool. This is an awesome Transformer. So let's do him. Let's put him back now. So if we flip these up, and we split this apart, there's his face. So then we flip these, disengage these, and then turn this around. These have the tails have to go into the legs. Then bring the fists out, Grimlock as he is. Now, this is the major piece right here. So we need to disengage the chest. And then flip him around. He just hides just a little bit. And then we engage, it locks into place. He should really come with a sword, which I'm very disappointed that he didn't come in the sword. And again, it's easier to get him back into place. And there he is. Let me get that out of the way here. Now, this is cool. Now, I'd say this is probably good for about, it says 6 years old on the box. I'd say that's about right. It's not too much transformation. When I was a kid, Transformers were big. I was about 8 or 9, and you know, we had very intricate Transformers, lots of detail. They were metal, cars, trucks, planes, monsters, everything. And I'd say this is very lightweight. I don't know how long he'd last, but Grimlock would probably, you know, as an adult collector, probably just remain on my desk, transformed. I do feel as if he's missing a sword, though. So, very cool toy. Great for kids. This is not really for the adult collector. If you're a Transformers fan and you have a lot of them, you know, he's going to be a nice little piece. But for the price range, you know, it's a fun little toy. He can become a dinosaur and he can transform back, and you know, you can have your adventure. So this is Bob signing off. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Later.